Here tonight, the jukebox playing the tune about the wild side of life. And I listen to the words you are saying. It brings memories when I was a trusting wife. It wasn't God, he don't angel. As you said in the words of your song, too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong.
Oh, this, I took over Bonnie Pipe's job. I got a bullet in my pocket. I ain't got a gun. I ain't got a gun yet. I'm working on that. Well, by the time I get it out, they'll have the bastard. They'll have him handcuffed, and I want to shoot him. Where's my bullet? Where's my gun?
You go, Barney.
Get you a shirt that says Barney
By the
Five.
time I get to it and everything, it'll all be over. Hey, I can fumble with the best of them now. One bullet in my pocket. Not put his shirt on and was sitting there. I didn't know that.
You want
Probably went through the washing machine.
you want to start shopping at the
I got some
He's got his supper right there.
liquid diet.
Now, what do you eat today?
I had breakfast this morning with Gary. All right, I had potato chips before I got here. And then Cindy's bringing me in fried shrimp, which is just over Deborah.
Fried shrimp? Wow. I haven't had that in years.
Well, it probably won't show up. See, I told him I'm not eating.
You'll never see this fried shrimp.
Hey, you better glad I ate with him because you wouldn't
You'll
have
be
that.
on
I
cruise
mean,
ship.
no.
A promise is like a kiss. You might not get one.
You tell her Richard said, and I thought me and Doug was the only one on this book up on stage.
Yeah, they look, man. You imagine being up and then drive all night long. Took her up there, got her in bed, didn't get back till 6 this morning. Now, she didn't drive, Regina did. Regina got with her.
You weren't bad with everybody else.
Yeah, but I'm going to start giving tattoos.
45? You gonna tattoo it now?
I'm going to tattoo them. Right now, it's not long.
Tonight you are tonight.
I feel so sorry for you. You had to walk in and find your daughter.
Yeah, I told my mama. My mama. They got there. Not one time. Now Katie was gone. I got to the hospital.
But anyways, her heart. That's what they said.
That she died in her sleep.
She fell on
She
the
was
bed.
going either to the bathroom or coming back and just fell over the bed. Half of her was on the floor, another half in the bed. And
Damn.
me and him's got to do him a favor. What he wants is to swap mattresses. He wants to take his daughter because it's brand new and take his mattress. I said, we'll do it the heartbeat. Let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, had you
Besides what you got going on.
never done what she said?
For about 3 to 5 years.
What was wrong with her?
Esophagus, which she couldn't eat and swallow, she'd throw up. All right.
Bad heart.
And a bad heart. Now she did have bad heart, but the thing was, she was waiting to get operated on, but then when you ain't got money, you wait.
Yeah. They didn't have nothing. They would have to take up a collection to
Got
get
no
her buried.
burial insurance. He's going tomorrow to find out how much it's going to cost to put her through the incentive.
Well, cremated.
That's what I call it, incentive.
I call it.
See, when you're cremated, you're taking a short
Where's he going to?
But Ann, I know this is just sick of me. But when you cremated, you got a head start to hell. You're already ashes.
That's the reason I don't want to be cremated. I don't. That's the way I feel.
I want to be dumped in the Columbia the dump, okay? And then give the law something to run around and figure out why dead bodies are.
Where's he going to take? Where's he
There's
going
just some things they ain't gonna put in that damn dump up there, Doug. And you gonna be one of them.
Yeah, Bob Bolton.
Yeah.
Cremation. They ship you, if they cremate from somewhere, they have to ship to Montgomery and all that stuff.
I want my ashes if they have to go that way when something dies. Because I already paid for it. I want mine put in a wine bottle for a portrait.
I want to be.
Scotty Odie.
I don't want to be cremated by else. Hey, I want to walk back home. Hey, Mama's here. I'm going to stay here.
One thing about it,
We're gonna take you down there and put you in
one
that
thing,
damn
yeah, one thing
eat
about
that
it,
some motherfucker.
one thing about a coon ass, the worms and the bugs ain't gonna bite me. I taste bad.
We're
I
gonna
got
take you
too
down
many
there in
crawfish.
Louisiana.
I got that crawfish boiled in me, man. They're gonna go.
We're gonna take you down there in Louisiana and drag you back and forth like this right here. And alligator
From the
get,
water. Good.
alligator get lined up. Top this motherfucker.
They won't eat it.
Hell no, they won't.
Taste bad. Be like eating a lightning bug. I burned that tail.
You've had gator before? Is it just
Rain on the shit.
is it just breast meat?
Just white meat like a goddamn turtle or a
It'll be
damn snake.
real tough if you don't know how to clean them. And the reason you do it the way you do it, when you cut them out, you cut all the fat off of them. They got fat. You got just pure meat. And you cut it up, not like you do bacon, you cut it in chunks. All right, and then you can fry it, of course we season it all up, and it'll melt in your mouth. But if you don't clean it right, it's like anything else.
That tastes
I
gamey.
mean, you chew on it for 2 hours.
Right. Be like that. It'd be like that deer jerky you made this year,
Oh
Richard.
man.
I had a piece of that deer jerky and I'm still chewing on it.
But the best thing we did,
Hey, it won't, hey, you can survive on that shit.
Man, you can make shoes out of that.
we make
Hell, that's
gator
what it
booty
was.
on it. And what we do is put it in layers in a crock pot, just like you do crappie or any fish. And you take and slice it in chunks, small chunks, and you layer it. And you make a good roux and all that and put in it. But you got the Trinity in it. You got onion,
Onion.
and pepper.
You gotta have onion.
The Trinity.
Gotta have that on.
But anyway, you do all that, but you layer it in this crap.
Little bit of salt.
And you never stir it. All you do is pick it up and do this with it, but it don't stick. And you got a roux in it and all. And then you get you a good bottle of wine. And you get some table wine, which is sherry. You know, it's table wine.
Yeah.
You don't really drink it. But you take
Take
a
something bigger
tablespoon
than
of
mine
that.
back there.
You get a bowl
Eat
of,
that shit.
you get your rice, and you take, and you dip out some of that couillon and put in a bowl, and you get a little bit of rice and put on it, and you got the roux and all that.
No, it sounds delicious.
And then you take about a tablespoon of cooking sherry and put on top that hot ass smoking and watch your fingers till you gnaw them off.
That sounds delicious.
It's so damn good. Ooh,
Hey, man, he brought some peanuts up here.
Oh, I want some.
ooh. Cajun style, yeah.
Man,
Hey,
you got
man,
them
that son of a
You
bitch
got
can
'em?
make some peanuts. I ain't
I
lying.
like a peanut.
God damn, he made something but the damn flavor.
You gotta soak them overnight. All right, and there's a recipe to it.
Raw peanuts.
Yeah, little beer peanuts.
Goddamn
Yeah.
ones you get Peter
Black,
Wicked.
the little red ones. You soak them overnight. You put something on top, a brick or anything. Or I got my basket. And you put a brick in it to keep them submerged in the water. All right, and then after you do that, you start a fire on them. You know, okay, and you bring them up. It takes about 3 hours to get them right. But you don't want to just burn them. You get it boiling. Then you start putting your seasoning in, and you stir it. And then when you taste the seasoning, you got it like you want it. You're cooking for about 2 to 3 hours, and you take 1 hour every now and then until you get the texture right. You don't want them mushy, you don't want them hard. And when, after you do that, you cut the fire off, take a garden hose and cool down the outside, dip the bad boys out of there, and get a case of beer and fart peanuts. They got the sleep with clothespins on the sheets.
But them damn guns, you know that.
That's how you do it. But it's Cajun. Now I put crab on it. You know, it's always had to
Damn, that was good. There wasn't real crab more.
What, that Tony Catchers? Tony Catchers, right?
Well, I got the
I put Zaratans in.
Yeah, Zaratan. Just like the red beans and rice mix, too.
We're gonna do it up there one night.
All you gotta do is put a pot.
I got pot burners.
You got a propane
Out
tank?
here.
All you gotta do is you gotta soak them the night before. Now no salt, nothing. Soak the peanuts in the water. You put the peanuts in the thing. You gotta set it up on the burner. Then you pour the water in until it's about an inch above it or 2 inches, you know, depends. Take a sack and then you put something on top, a skillet, whatever the hell you can find in it. Hold the damn, put a brick on or something, hold them damn peanuts down overnight. Next morning, then you start the ritual. It takes about 3 hours to get it all done when you leave. You don't turn them on to scorch them. You have to be a chef, not just like the women do.
Well, Mario, I wanna know how you done
stick
it.
it in the microwave. No, forget that.
That's the best damn peanuts ever put in my mouth. He some bit down there.
Had the
I
peanut
don't
thing?
know how.
He don't know. Shit! Man,
Oh, that guy in the corner?
them peanuts, he brought up here the other day. I sat there and eat all them bastards up by myself.
He had teeth you wouldn't even shock them. You
Lord,
eat the whole
Lord.
world. Everything
Man.
tastes like it. And the juice out of this thing.
That juice was
It's not
what it was, the
It's
juice.
not. It's Creole style cooking, you know, Cajun. It's not that damn old red hot shit that Mexicans
No,
do.
hell
Where it
no.
burns your tongue. They make it so hot you can't taste how nasty they are.
Hell, you ain't worried about it. You worried about getting something to cool your tongue off.
I run out there and shit in the woods, keep setting the woods on
Hell,
fire.
you can't shit in the
Shit in the
woods, you
creek.
burn them down.
Shit in the
Tip
creek.
Creek cool it down.
Look, but it's a process like any good cook. You don't just throw it on there and burn it. And people that put their damn shit on the ridge or anything, it turns black.
Right.
What you do is you take it off the fire and then you mop it up.
And says, you son of a bitch, you can't not cook. I said, how? I cook it and clean it up and be gone before you even get it goddamn started.
I can let
Well, hell, I just told you, turn it wide fucking open and cook.
I can make a turd, but they're gonna get cooked.
Hey, a woman can't cook. Man, I put me
Why
on
are most of the chefs men?
I know.
I mean, world.
I don't trust a skinny chef. He's got to be fat.
He's putting decon in something.
Mhm.
If I take some deer meat, I put that shit in the goddamn thing. Pour the goddamn tenderizer.
If I ever get a chance before we
I'll
die,
put that something
I'll make
in
you
there.
some couillon. You know, it's got the bell pepper and the celery and the onion. And all that's the trinity. You cook it for all night long, slow. And it's layered. Okay? With the alligator, the best thing is sockeye.
Fish,
That's cool ass for sockeye is the French word for crappie.
crappie, fish, that's what I thought you said.
Sockeye.
Ain't crappie tough, though?
No, crappie ain't tough. Shit, no.
That's the best eating fish in this damn
Well,
world.
you get about a 2-ounce fillet off of it, don't you? Something
It's
maybe.
better than bass.
Bigger
Crappie's better than bass.
Sometimes you gotta cut it up so big. The one
Crappie's
like
crappie's a
oh
mushy
man, white meat.
white meat.
And they eat nothing but minnows and stuff, so they don't eat worms and crap like that. But the thing about it is, the best saltwater fishing, they call them saltwater crappie. You'll never guess what it is. You know what it is? Pompano. And it comes in the winter.
Oh, wow.
Pompano is huge. It belongs to this thing. And
It's a
it
white
tastes-
fish.
It's real white meat, and it's just like crappie, except it's
What do
salt.
they call them?
Pompano.
Pompano.
Pompanos.
Pompano.
So lonely every night and day. I can't help It's been so long since
Somebody come out there and rip us up out there.
Richard, we don't live forever. Who cares?
Hell no, I don't want to die with Yogi.
No, that is a bad thought.
That's a bad thought, man.
We'll throw him over first.
You die running logs.
Give the damn shark something to eat on him. We'll go the other way.
Can you imagine dying with a goddamn foot booger?
Ooh, kerosene.
Man, damn.
Pine sol.
I tried to do my best. I put some goddamn kerosene on him where the bugs would get on him.
He'll call Mom on the phone. She'll tell him, get out there the best way you can, Yogi. I'm going shopping.
Yep. I said, Yogi, where you going, man? Where you think? So they all got together.
Oh, they're going down to the mud hole.
I'm the driver. I said,
When are they leaving? Today or tomorrow?
they left yesterday.
Good Lord, Joe.
I said, Yogi. He said, I reckon I'm not staying. I'm coming back. I'm taking their ass down there. I'm coming back.
The only way he'll come back is when they go off to eat or something. He gets a truck and haul ass.
That's what he gonna
But
do.
he's too
I'm not putting
stupid.
up with him.
I've tried to explain something to him. Never, ever ask a wife permission because it's automatically no. When you get back, ask for forgiveness. I won't do it again until next time.
All Glenda's got to say when he gets back up here and she calls him, we're going to the bar. Yogi's back now.
On a jet.
Yeah.
Babysit that thing.
Baby said that motherfucker, you ain't going down there no bikini, goddammit.
Well, the mob's going too, right? The kids
Mama, the kid, the goddamn grandyoung, the uncle, the cousin,
and
the
the
kid.
son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
We gotta stay here and work.
Goddamn. He said, you know, Richard, we gotta go down there and get that lumber off. He said, I want you to get as much of it you can, bring it up here.
Well, do you want to pull my? I'll ask my son-in-law. He's got that big trailer.
We gotta load them up.
You can load that. You can load that son bitch. You may not be able to pull it, but you can load it.
He said, you know the bad thing about this goddamn thing? I said, what's that? He
Well,
said,
ain't Yogi got a trailer?
He said, I give that motherfucker that land. And now he's telling me I need to get my shit off of it. I said, what?
Yeah. Now wait a minute. Is that an in-law or a blood in-law?
That's his damn daughter's young.
Okay, so he's got Sheffield blood in him. I'm asking because I don't know.
That's Hunter's brother.
Oh, Hunter's brother? You go down there and just grab him by the damn throat. Yogi should just slap the piss out of him.
Hey, he's so smart. He got more sense than a lot of goddamn. He's a.
Yeah, but he wants him, after you give it to him, he ought at least own up and move it
But
forward.
see what he done.
That's chicken shit.
You know, Yogi didn't own but an acre there. Michael Luke's brother
Oh,
owned all that land around him. Well, he went and bought that.
okay.
The trailer park,
Yeah.
all that
whatever,
shit he bought.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
now he's overloaded his ass.
Yeah.
Mama stepped in and said, we gonna get this something cleaned up, but
Okay.
after we said it.
Here we go.
So now they gotta get all the fucking trailers off of there. There's 4 or 5 trailers down there.
Richard, you've been knowing me long enough. What do you think if I had the money and stuff, and I give something to my bunch and they told me that? What do you think would happen?
Well,
Be a damn house cleaner, wouldn't it?
it's probably gonna be right here.
One day.
One, I'm gonna give them this because I know I ain't got long to go.
Well, I know, but after that happens, they'll be the damnedest shit you ever seen.
Only one,
They'll be run to.
They'll be at each other.
only one I gotta worry about is Pudgy. You know, Pudgy's so damn good. I mean,
I know, yeah.
He's a nice man. He sure is.
I mean, he
Well, he
can,
found
he
my
can
lady.
cook. He
He
can
said,
do
that thing blowing
anything.
air out of that tire. I said, dude, what?
He can take a goddamn D9 Dozier and take it apart and put it back together, and it'd be a brand new one. But I mean, he done it. He done it over yonder.
What I can't understand is how that all fell apart. When the man died or the woman could
Well,
was off somewhere, and all of a sudden they had
it's
a
not
wild hair
fell
up their ass, or is it the kids causing it?
Well,
I mean, I don't know, none of my business.
I really.
How the hell can you be over all this time? All that time, how did I want you to leave? Ain't no damn
The old
thing.
man loved him.
Yeah, but he died.
He died.
That's the end of it. Okay.
He left
kids-
him
the
a
kids
bunch
are
of
there.
money. He left him a bunch of money, and he probably left him some land over there. I don't know, but he ain't gonna
It don't matter. It's none of my
It ain't
business.
none of my business either.
Well, somebody's jealous to have him move.
Well,
Leave. Somebody.
me, Pudgy, and a bunch of them toted him across that branch. We put him on a damn truck, took him over on that mountain. Dug a goddamn 6-foot hole, put him down in it, and the boy, his grandyoungin fell off in the goddamn hole while I was letting him down in it. We had to stop, get him out of it. He pulled a reef off the goddamn grave.
Well, why was he so damn close to the hole? The granddaughter.
Well, they had never handled. This is a big old man. I mean,
Well,
goddamn,
buried him in
big son.
buried him in a piano crate.
Well, he was a big guy. I mean, it took 6 people had a load. I was one of them, and hell, we was walking on a board that wide.
So he ain't buried in the cemetery. He's buried
Oh,
on
he
the property.
buried over at the
And
farm.
everybody's quiet. Don't be saying that, 'cause
He
that's against the
buried
law.
on the farm.
That's bad against the
Well, you can't
He must-
tax it.
No.
He must have been a damn foreigner.
He had pull. He got what he
Better
wanted.
get damn permission.
He
Whatever.
got permission.
I mean, all I gotta do is come out and make sure there wasn't no foul play. But you gotta be put into a damn coffin. They put him in a
Put
coffin.
him in a coffin in a box right there.
I mean, there's a lot of restrictions about this shit now, boy. They want their fucking money.
They lost some money on that deal because they didn't get it like they wanted.
See, like I told him, I said, what really needs to happen is you cremate the whole, that damn funeral home. Burn it down.
But I'd
Look,
like,
Ash,
to,
it's
I'd
not
like to
the
know
street.
what, I guess, I'd like to know what all Pudgy got. Because the man had some money, and because he retired from
Well, I thought they were
South
foreigners.
Central Bail.
Yeah, were they foreigners or were they from?
No, he worked with South Central Bail, just
Okay.
like Little Blue did.
They were Americans.
They
not
made
some-
money. They
not
made
them.
money.
Damn, what do you call it? Shit, I can't think of it.
Red dots.
Yeah,
Yeah, he made some.
not
damn
Muslim,
money.
but damn.
They got a red dot on their
Well,
head.
they believe their ancestors. They started there to watch a cow walk by. We'll knock it ahead and cook it. But
Yeah, you got that right. The cows are sacred there.
yeah, that's their ancestors. I said, well, what is your damn monkeys? The kids of the ancestors? Eat them too.
One of them cows died. They got.
They eat
buried.
rats.
They bury
Them
cows.
Hindus eat
Yes,
rats
sir.
as a group that goes out to farms and catches rats.
Pudgy had to bury one the other day. They buried cows over there on that farm.
There's a reason they have to do that. Disease, because the damn thing could spread to the other cows.
But that old man was.
Actually, what you should do is burn them, then dig a hole, put them in it, burn them, then cover it up.
The guy,
That's the end of it. You'll
the
kill
guy
all.
that had the deer up there. The deer,
Anthrax is coming back.
he bought all the way up
And
to
kill
him.
everybody.
The old man did. Bought every bit of the land up there. On that mountain. He owned half of that goddamn mountain. The guy's got a house up there. Beautiful home up on top of that something. Had them deer and all them cows down there by the road. Fred owned half that goddamn mountain up there. And shit,
Have you ever seen that thing blow? That fan?
Yeah, we used it last night. My God, it will knock
Does it
a.
work?
Oh my gosh, it'll blow that can round and out that door.
hell yeah.
If you put it on the slick pour, you gotta tie it off, cause it'll take off on them rollers. It'll roll.
It'll push it,
If it
yeah.
ever dries up, we're gonna put that slick forward in here where we can dance.
Well, I gotta go.
Women can dance.
I hate to leave good company, but I won't be able to stay long because I got to get back because Gary might want to come over. I wanted to bring him here. He said, no, I can't do that. So,
Let him get over this shit and then bring him
I
back
don't
here.
know when that'll happen.
Bless his heart.
I
feel
don't
so
know.
sorry for him.
Might be a year before he ever gets.
Well, you did get him out
He
that
been trying to
time.
Hold on to his fun
I
gun
met
boat.
him. You got him out that time. I met him here.
Is he
It
gonna
was
try to
nice
hold
that
on to his
it was
fun gun
nice
boat?
that you got him out
Yeah.
and it got him into the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get him out of the damn hollow spot.
Is he gonna try to hold on to his fun gun boat?
Yeah, either that or I'll buy it. I don't know how all that's gonna work. Maybe I have to sell it.
What kind of motor does it have on it?
Oh, man, it's got
Some
a
kind
damn,
A V8?
90 horse.
no, 115, Kawasaki.
The Kawasaki's a great motor.
Yamaha. 4-stroke Yamaha on a damn 28-foot one pin, but we fished off of. We set it up for fishing. Everybody sort of looks at it like it looked like a shanty town,
Yeah.
but when it rains, we don't get wet.
And we got more lights on it than a goddamn.
It looks like them. I turn one on and make them bass boats squat. I ain't kidding you. They don't know if it's a law or what it is. It's lit up like a damn Christmas
It's
tree.
all the way around it lit up. Even the pontoon dogs lit up.
You son of a bitch, if you hit me, by God, when I do get to you,
Gonna be bad.
God, it cut his throat when he went over that bass boat and went in the water. It looked like a knife cut. Why he got razor edges on that fiberglass boat? I'll have that damn knife in my hand. I'll cut his damn throat. What happened to him, huh? I don't know. The carb said.
Run out of gas.
He hit me, and the last thing I seen is doing cartwheels out through there. Now, which one of you is gonna pay for my boat? We gotta find the dead bodies first. They down there in that water somewhere.
I'd like that time it hit me in the ass right here on the hill.
And drove that trailer all up.
Drove the trailer up in the back of the truck.
utility trailer.
I'm
looked
not
like
goddamn.
it looked
That
like
blacking
a
out there.
closed accordion. The wheels were up around the ball.
He told the cop, he said, I didn't even see Mr. Pearson. I was talking on the radio.
When you got your trailer hit? Was that when they hit your trailer?
He was talking on the phone, and bam.
Talking on the phone.
Then he put the brakes on and nothing.
That cop said, looked at him, he said,
Hey, stupid.
stupid, I wouldn't have said that. Now you gotta pay for the man's truck and the trailer. You're gonna have to buy him another trailer. He said, no problem. He said, I'm telling you the truth. I never looked up and never seen him. I
So
thought
he's being honest with you.
well, he's been on it.
Honest
The cop
pay.
said, well, you the first one that's ever done this.
Honestly, you pay, but it does go in your favor. A damn lie about it, when they do catch it, it's twice as much shit. So I guess you waited. Well, don't talk on the phone and drive the first time.
Hell, both of them was on the phone. Him and his damn buddy were both on the phone. I don't know what the hell one of them had a naked girl or something, but they were looking at the phone and wham! It.
I shouldn't come up over the hill, damn near get airborne. Doing 100 mile an hour.
I've seen them there, boy. They come from Columbiana racing one day.
Oh, man.
Two Mustangs come down through here and left the ground right there, and they didn't land till they got down there to them niggers. Landed on top of each other. Boom! Had a baby in there.
Car.
A newborn baby. One of them was a convertible, the other was a hard top. It ripped the top off the convertible, slung it over there on the left side of the road over there, and wrapped it around a tree. The baby was hung in it.
Mm.
I said, God,
Plenty of wrecks right here.
How could you live with that?
I know.
What
My
kind of-
buddy
what
was
kind of dope
laying
was-
down there.
What kind of dope was they on? You know?
My buddy was laying down there, I went to school with him.
Kill your own child.
He was laying with a down back axle. Across there here. When I got down there and seen him, I picked the whole goddamn axle up. Got it off of him. Me and my brother-in-law. And hell, you know, he was broke all to pieces. But they was drunk and they was racing. See which one could outrun who. And on top of that hill right there, the left and right. They didn't land and they got down there to them niggers down there. Landed on top of each other. Boom. There was a folk up there was parked everywhere down through there. Bodies had I think it was 2 girls, 2 boys. There's 4 of them.
And a baby.
And a baby.
Baby live?
No, killed it. They
Great
were wrapped
God,
around
yeah.
it. The damn top was wrapped around it.
Right down here. Right.
Right over the top.
When did this happen?
Years
Before I moved here?
probably.
5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago.
And Leo and Blue
Might have
come
been
up.
10.
Leo Caldwell and Blue come up through here. Drop. There's a zombie pulling out a bait shop right there.
T-bone.
Wham! Hit
T-bone
them.
that one.
There was dead bodies scattered up through there, man. I said, God damn, man. We're for losing.
We just don't think, man.
The only way
They
to
just think
travel,
selfish.
The only way to travel around through at that time, 20 years ago, something was on foot to the fucking woods. Because this son of a bitch was a death trap.
Oh, hell, this son of a bitch was. Long
You
time
get
ago,
killed here.
you could sit out there with a pencil and paper, and I bet you wouldn't have 10 marks down there. Cars
in a
come
month.
by.
Yeah.
If you had 10.
Now they all 24/7.
And in 20 seconds, you'd have 50 right now. It's just that damn way.
Not counting them damn motorcycles.
No.
Them rice rockets. I've seen them come over here in the front end on
Catching air.
100 mile an hour better. I said, well, what they don't understand, I mean, you can have that speed rush, but if that damn tire blows out, you're dead.
What, the front tire?
I know it don't matter on the motorcycle. If you're hauling ass above 80 mile an hour and it blows, you're dead.
You start get the death wobble.
You can't.
Let me tell you what that
Yeah,
damn,
that death wobble. The handlebars go so fast.
let me tell you what that niece of mine, old man done. He was a Jones, Mark Jones. And that son of a bitch had more balls than a lot of people. He could stand up on a goddamn motorcycle at 100 miles an hour. I mean, he done some stupid
Bet he's
shit.
still not alive right now.
He ain't alive. He dead.
It's been long gone. He died of natural
But
causes.
listen.
Lead poison.
He kept pulling wheelies up and riding that fucking motorcycle on one wheel everywhere he went. Now, he thought that was the greatest thing. And people was amazed he could hold it up that long. I mean, hot damn, he go 2 miles sitting on a wheelie. And I know that one of these days,
It's
Mark,
like a
you gonna pay
unicycle.
for this
You
shit.
can't. You only control it with your weight, how you steer it when you do
Right,
it.
when you're leaning in. Yeah.
And if you fart to the pine thicket,
Well, Mark was down there.
Wait, what's you have a Yamaha 750 or a Suzuki 7?
I got a Kawasaki.
Kawasaki, that's even better. I love those bikes. What year is that? Like an 83?
Yeah, no, it's a 2005.
Well, the one I saw that you were on,
It's a 2005.
it looks much older.
It's 25,000 miles on 24. We're going on 25. There's some bitch will run over 150 miles.
That's a great bike, man. That's all you need. It's not too heavy. It's not too big. It's got
And
a.
it'll run the interstate 80 mile an hour all day long. You go from here.
It's got a radiator in it, don't it?
Yeah, liquid cool.
Yeah.
I can sit at a red light and still see out my mirrors. A Harley can't see out the mirrors in any damn state.
Harley's junk now.
I was going to Shelby.
Kapunk.
I left up
Take
here.
a sack of bolts and some wrenches.
I was
You'll
going
use
to
half of them to
Shelby.
get back home.
Mm-hmm.
Mark was coming up from the river on that motor. And he seen my truck and he popped that motherfucker up and it on one wheel going, man, the wheel come off.
Oh no.
The front wheel
Oh, dropped off the porch?
dropped off the board. Mark said, oh fuck, what am I gonna do?
You pop a wheelie?
Hey,
Did Willie?
he rode that son of a bitch.
Dirt bike.
He rode it.
The
this
damn
other
tire
way.
dropped off the front porch when he showed up.
He rode it
Right.
and balanced
Like a
that son of a
bicycle.
bitch.
Right.
And kept letting off the gas and get slower and slower. And he balanced that back. And when it did fall, he wasn't doing very fast. But I throwed him off and broke him all the fuck. But hey, if he had panicked when the wheel come off, he would have been dead. He would
Well,
have been dead.
A lot of people forget.
I was coming up years ago now. When they had the Bessemer Super Highway, you know, they still.
Yeah.
Lord,
Oh, yeah, I
They
remember
still
that.
work on the interstate, and you had to come through Tuscaloosa, and you get on the Bessemer Super Highway, right? I mean, God, this is shit way back in the damn early '60s. I'm following this 18-wheeler. I was in a 56 Mercury. Me and Carol, we just got married. And I always worry about people with their hats on backwards. Are they coming or going? But
I never understood that either. I've never worn my
I'm
hat
in
backwards.
Birmingham, and I'm coming. I'm going. I'm in Shelby. Okay, I understand that.
They don't wear hats like that, Sheldon.
No. But anyway, I'm following this big 18-wheeler. I mean, this lights on. And the son of a bitch somehow must have been up for days. He just turned off. And right, there's a place, it's all gone now because it's interstate, but it's 4-lane. Western Superhighway. It took care of 11 into Birmingham. And son of a bitch, he just eased off it. I mean, probably doing 70 minutes, 80, I don't know. Just went out to the pine tree. Well, Carol said, my God, stop, see if you gotta help. Which I did. I pulled over this midnight. I was coming from New Orleans, going up to see her parents. We went to visit for the weekend, about Friday night. But anyway, so I pulled over real quick, and got out the flashlight. But the little old sapling pines he went went down when he went over, and they come back up. Of course,
Hell!
well, they're kind of leaning, but you couldn't even see the damn trailer or truck or nothing. So, man, I went down through the bushes and flashlight. Finally, I found him. And it slowed him down enough. He finally got to a little bit bigger trees. And bam. So, I go up to the cab, I said, God damn, hopefully he's dead. The damn front end's all up. But the little one's covered him back up. I went in there and I told Carol to stay in the car. At least, I'll be right back. I'll find out if he's dead. Honest to God, man. I reached, grabbed the door and opened up. He was snoring. He was sound as asleep. I like to
Went to
never,
sleep,
I
drive.
like to never got him awake.
Mm.
Wasn't bleeding or nothing. He said, what happened? I said, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
Now, we didn't have cell phones or nothing then.
Right.
So he had a damn CB, and the truck was still running. Called us, breaker. Mayday. I'm out of here. Let them damn idiots come and help him, or the law or somebody. Went back in the car and because he's all right, I said, yeah, he was snoring. I said, yeah, he went to sleep and left the road. As he got a CB, he got in contact with some other truckers, they're gonna come by. But what I was worried about, how they gonna find him, because he didn't know the mile markers, you sleep. Because them trees went back up like that, you couldn't see the trailer or nothing. You could see where he left the road, Pitch dark. They probably didn't come and get him till the morning. They probably went back to sleep, hell I know.
Well, that nigger got killed up in the King of Men, Horse Mountain.
Hey man,
Which coming
take
down
all
from
the screws in your shoes when
Listen.
you leave.
You know where that end piece is on the bridge down there to the side rail? It
Oh
turns,
yeah.
it makes that curve. Now, he was coming from Wilsonville, I guess why. Because he lived down there, right behind the box plant, where the make the truss is at.
Yeah.
Lived right there in that old
The
big old
sweatshop.
house. God damn, he come down through there. And me and Horace was going to Beeswax to get us a beer on a Sunday. And we
Back
got-
door approach, wasn't it?
Yeah. We was right there at the bridge over there. And when I went across that son of a bitch, something told me to look. Of course, I always look, because that water comes down through there. Might see a deer or something like that, and I just glanced over real quick. Was going across the bridge. And I seen a goddamn top of a fucking truck.
Just the top. It went
Just the
down
top,
hard,
man, that's all I could see. When I crossed the bridge, I said, God damn it, Horace. I said, that was a truck, I believe. Horace looked over at me and said, oh man, don't tell me that. I'm done braking, slowing down. I got stopped down there past the goddamn bridge there, and I'm backing up. back all the way up to where old goddamn one that sold fish at Kit Hall.
Oh,
I backed up and I got out of the truck and I walked up there. Horse sitting in the truck. He said, God damn, I hope the hell ain't nobody down there. I want a beer. But we've been on the drunk.
on or in process.
Oh, we've been on it.
On a bender.
Day before.
And do it.
4-day bender.
Yeah.
I looked up there and I said, God damn. I went walking back horse. What is it? I said, there's a nigger hanging out the goddamn truck down there.
And been dead for a while.
Lies and blowing him.
Been
Oh,
What did he
my
do,
God.
Red? Did he
Let's
Red?
go. I
several
said,
days of blowflies is on him, you know.
I said, horse, I can't leave, goddamn it.
Probably been dead for a week.
So I called it in and a little cop come down there and one of them little cars they got. He come down and he said, God damn, I just crossed the son of a bitch and I didn't see it. And I said, well, I don't see nowhere he hit. I said, let's walk up here and look. And we walked up there at the end of that damn side rail that went up there. And where it turned right there, he hit the outside of the backside of that bastard.
Can't
And it throwed him out there in them goddamn woods out there, and he hit the biggest motherfucking tree out there.
didn't even skin the bark.
He said, wrapped around that bastard. I mean, the headlight, 2 headlights was out here.
Motor was up in the
The
cockpit.
motor was up in there, and it
Transmission.
picked him up and threw him out the window, and he was hanging out the window upside down.
But he didn't know what happened because
Nah, he went to sleep coming back from a party over in
He was
Wilsonville.
he was out pooter scooting.
Pulled the scooting by God. He did, and if it hadn't been for me, they'd been.
He'd have been a skeleton maybe before
Oh,
they
yeah.
found him.
Because they were.
Did he live?
He didn't know he did.
Oh, okay.
His goddamn feet
The
was
blowflies
on the
had been
seat.
eating on him. He blowed up. And
Oh, I
His
gotcha.
maggots is all in.
Was
That's
under
how
the
long
seat.
he's been
It
down
broke
there.
The
the seat.
the fleas go. I mean, the flies go in the mouth.
Yeah.
and-
Everywhere.
It broke the damn bolts out of the
On
seat
your ears
where you
and
bolt them
all
in the
that.
floor. It broke them. His feet was underneath the seat.
Hanging
He
out
was
the window.
hanging out, twisted out the window. And I said, God damn, what am I here? But the window was about halfway down. I mean, that's what the lick it took it. It got out there. Had to break him. Well, hell, he was dead. He didn't feel it. But when he hit that goddamn tree, I mean, it just
Oh, I killed him right there.
killed it right there. Well, hell, he probably dead when he went off there and threw all them other trees. But you can see he rode that goddamn bank right there. He rode that bank in
Well, he was
there.
on his way to the damn Beeswax Creek where he was on his way to.
He was
But
on
he
that
didn't
creek.
make it.
I mean, he almost made it to the creek.
But he went off out to that.
That big old poplar
Oh
right there.
man, them damn trees.
Bam!
It took took 2 chains cut that
Two
one
chains
down.
off. Got that on this.
I'll tell you what, there's been. And one time, oh man, I was coming down Haynes Boulevard and they got a canal over there, but it's grown in. And they dug the canal to drain the water as they built the railroad way back in the damn 20s, you know, going like Pontchartrain, the railroad, the canal, the Haynes Boulevard, that goes all the way down to Paris Road, down to Bowday. Well, we lived about halfway to stinking Lincoln Beach. Then anyhow, I was coming down through there, and man, they had the cops and the damn ambulance and fire department. Everybody was there, and I was coming in from work. It's broad daylight, wasn't even night. I had to slow down, you know, on the way home from working with burners. When he married yet, dating Carol Lynn. So I stopped, and one of the cops knew me. They called him Wild Bill, but he was a good one, outdoor cop. And he said, Doug, he said, you need 2 here? I said, yeah. I said, man, it's blocked up. What happened? He said, oh, some drunk son of a bitch went off in the canal and was upside down. And he's sucking mud and all, but he's dead, you know. But we got to wait on certain people to get here. with a damn crane and go over there with a bucket hook to it.
They moved the
It's full
Carlos
of damn alligators, nutrients, snakes, and cottonmouths. You can't walk out there because you'd go out of sight to kill you. But the car's upside down. He's still in it, so it takes a lot of shit to get him out. Got to get a pumper and all that crap. He said, "You want to go home?" I said, "Yeah, Bill, I'd like to." He said, "Well, and here we go. This ain't gonna be good." They brought the snarling bastard over there, not this one, but a different one, from across the street, going up your front porch. Tell them when you go up without a gun or a ball bat. That snarling son of a bitch. Anyway, James had got him on the leash. So I said, "Yeah, I'd like to get through, Bill." I mean, I've been working all day, and man, it's hot. Been up doing air conditioning work, for burners, man, in the attic's 150 degrees. I said, "Man, I'll get you through here." I said, "Well, I'm gonna cause no damn. There ain't gonna be no damn trouble." Man, he turned that damn blue light on. Said, "I have an emergency here." Man, they started moving ambulances and damn fire trucks and all. Took me on through. I said, "What kind of damn emergency?" He said, "I got a friend that wants to go home and have a damn beer. They can move this shit. That man's dead."
Yes, so, buddy.
He said, "Be careful, Doug." I said, "I'll see you later." He lived next door. I said, "I'll see you later, man." I'll never forget that.
Damn.
And he was one. He'd go into them ghettos, man, and scatter them niggers, boy. They scared shitless of him. That flashlight was on in the daytime, too.
That's like me down there when I built that house down there where the turkeys come across the road
Oh,
there and
yeah,
I'd
but-
holler, "Don't hit them, don't hit them." Well, I built a house down there, big old house down there. Man, come up here and he wanted me
Them trolls come over, too, not just one or two.
to. I sitting there and he said, "Cut that damn thing." God damn, Richard. He said, "Need some help?" I said, "Yeah, man. Get in there,
By the way,
Scared me eyes on the glass.
well, Hank,
We got in there, no woman down there, married the doctor. Right there where Big lives at, lived up on the hill there, at the bridge. That was his time. Boy, that son of a bitch's name, but
before
she had a girl that got hit right there at Ann's out there, Carden's grocery down there.
yeah. Oh,
What was there? What? Oh. Damn. Ah, damn. I told you about her walking up on me. I had my dick in my hand. Where the fuck she come from, I don't know.
Out the
She's just
woods.
walking out of the goddamn woods, I guess. But she's married to some
Hey, listen,
brain doctor or
Let me
something.
tell you something.
I don't know.
Spiders will do that. She might have been a black widow.
Her and her daughter come down there and they was butt naked. Didn't have no clothes on. And laid down in the goddamn road.
Were they on drugs?
Yes.
Yeah, bad like.
Laid down in the goddamn road and wouldn't let my truck come through. And
They weren't moving. Here come the law. That one might have been.
so I go around there and I'm saying, Eunice Carden. That's her.
Oh, Cartons.
Eunice
Why
Carden.
didn't you talk about the insane? Use their name. I know.
Eunice Carden.
And her daughter.
And I said, "Now get the hell out and let this truck come around. I'm trying to build this man a house. I ain't letting no damn truck go down here."
And they meant it.
Old pussy laid open, that hood was laid open. I said, "Get your goddamn ass up there, Eunice. You and your daughter get up." "I ain't getting up." "She ain't either." I said, "Okay, have it
I
on
bet
your
you
way."
they fought the damn law.
Listen, call
Trying to,
along.
trying to get him in the car. They had to fight him.
She said, "Call this
Damn car.
damn cop." It was a nigger. And the son of a bitch was renting from her. Said, come on, baby, get up. Tied her ass up on her car. Carried her down. Man, she didn't live much for me down in the farm. I said, God damn. And that old man said, Richard, I guess you know everybody down here. I know that goddamn bitch. He said, how do you know her? I said, well, right up the road across the bridge, I pulled over one night and was pissed. And this bitch walked up behind me and tapped me on the back.
You like to jump out of your damn
I
car.
didn't know what in the fuck, and she wanted to know if that was my nephew and was an electrician.
Yeah.
I said, God damn right. He said, how did I get in touch with him? And I thought, I'm not gonna tell you, motherfucker. No.
Now that bunch had been.
But Mike said, this is what Mike said. He said, Uncle Richard, did you tell her where I live? I said, hell no, I wasn't about to tell her. He said, you know that bitch found out.
She showed up.
She was in my goddamn driveway, passed out,
That was them.
passed out.
Well, yeah, what about
Then I walked out there and she said, woke her ass up, are you an electrician? I said, I'm an electrician. What the hell is your problem? She said, well, I need this and I need that. Mike said, what you need to do is get the hell out of here and go home.
what was the old man Cardin's?
He was a brain surgeon or something.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the other side of the fence. They're down here at Spring Creek Grocery.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I know, but he
He lived
was
right across the
a
end of the
big
bridge.
man. And he had a feet like them bozo.
I never
But he
seen,
was
I never
Jasper
seen
Cardin.
him.
Jasper Cardin was up underneath the dump truck. And old Bob Coleman didn't do some work for him. He said it like took forever to get that big man out when he crawled out from under that thing. Well, he was the one that got one. Have you ever seen them
Oh,
flashlights?
Jasper's got some goddamn beat. He's a big
Yeah.
old tall.
But anyway, him and his wife was having it out. It was which McCall's mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know. I can't think of her name either. One that got on the trailer.
Ann's mama.
Yeah, Ann's mom. Well, anyway,
Ann Cardin's mama.
yeah. Anyway, somehow they got in a fight. She left, or he told her out. I mean, I don't know all the particulars. But I come down through to going to cut some firewood that I had a place to cut down down there. Look, they had a damn light blinking. One of them big lights here on the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted, live-in whore.
Oh yeah. That was
I'm not kidding you, man.
that was their old man.
Yeah. Threw wife out anyway. Wanted house cleaning. A live-in whore. Anyway, goddamn, here come the damn dollar deputies down there. Now you can't do this. It's flashing at night out on the damn road now. I'm going, Jesus Christ, only in Shelby. That's when him and old, damn, can't remember his name now.
That was Roger Cardin that done that.
Yeah, Roger.
Rogers.
But what about, didn't Jasper and old Maureen get into it and tore down the damn pumps and dented up a brand new Thunderbird down there fighting one time?
I think that was his daddy, one I worked
It was,
for.
yeah, but what was him old Caldwell? Richard Caldwell, they got into it, man, they fought
Not
down.
not with him, that motherfucker said.
Well, I don't know, but one of him and the Cardin got into it. Tore the whole damn place down. They hauled both of them off the separate ambulances. They wouldn't ride with each
Her
other.
daddy, I mean, God damn.
Oh, that's that guy that shot him in the damn chest.
Yeah. Bobby Joe Hope shot him 7 times.
Yeah, and he still beat the piss out of him.
Emptied the fucking pistol. Right here. Trying to kill him. Blank point right there. Bam, 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 bam. Shot him that goddamn place.
And he lived through it.
He lived through it and whooped his ass.
Yeah. Same.
Whooped Bobby
Yeah,
Joe's
right.
ass.
Then they wouldn't ride. Was that who was
But
the
I
one?
took him to the hospital.
Yeah. Who was the one that refused to ride? That's up here taking BBs out of his ass. He was sitting on. I know his name. I can't think of it. But he was sitting on the chair at the gas station when Puggy was running it. and it's taking tweezers and pulling the buckshot out, and he wasn't riding in the same ambulance with the one he beat the shit out of. He was running with somebody's wife, and he come down with a shotgun.
Cornell.
Connell's, yeah. He shot his ass.
Hey, I know them boys. I worked them boys, all of them.
Sitting on the damn
Earl,
stool,
Billy
man,
Wayne,
drinking the beer, and they
all
pulling
of them I
out his
worked
back.
them boys.
Damn BBs.
Oh, that buckshot,
Well, no, it's probably birdshot.
birdshot.
Something.
He-
He didn't kill him.
Somebody
Anyway,
asked me,
I ain't
said,
gonna
"Richard,
ride with that son.
how the hell do you work somebody like that?" I said, I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah, don't fuck with him.
They thought the world of me. I mean, they loved me to death. They thought I was their daddy, I guess. But hey,
That was a rough bunch now.
and Earl, me and him growed up. And we'd be walking down there on that old dirt road down there, and that poison ivy would be up high as this bar. We'd throw each other in that shit. What the hell with this goddamn young kid, teenager? We didn't give a damn.
You didn't go to school together because you didn't stay in school. As soon as the damn teacher turned back, you was out the damn window.
His sister had a damn
Not so.
pool. And the blind man lived in the old house there. Me and Earl was walking up through there. He said, "Let's go up there and see Papa." I said, "What the hell we gonna see Papa? Hell, he can't see us." "He knows you, Richard. He knows by your voice." He said, "Let's go." Hell, we got up there. We talked. He said, "You a Pearson, ain't you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a Pearson."
Hope you said yes, sir.
He said, I did.
He shoot you.
I said, "I'm the baby of the Pearson." He said, "Yeah, I know all y'all Pearsons." He said, "Y'all pretty well spoken." He said, "How you been doing?" And we're sitting there talking, and this little old pool come up. And he said, "What are y'all doing out here?" I said, "Well, we thought we'd get you to sharpen a knife because he's blind. He couldn't see. We're going to get you to sharpen a knife." He said, "Sure, I'll sharpen him." So he was sharpening my knife. The little poodle come out. Earl carried one of them single blade cases about that long. They had it something like Leo Caldwell's buttered. Flip that motherfucker open and bash it with a razor shot. He just
Or
picked a little.
sharper.
He just picked a little poodle up and said, "Sit it back down." Looked over at me and I said, "God damn, man, what you do that for?" He said, "What did Moa do?" "Nothing. He didn't do nothing." So I got Earl off down the road there. I said, "God damn it, Earl, what did you cut your goddamn sister's dog?" Oh. Motherfucker shouldn't have barked at me. I said, "Damn, Earl. He killed his own daddy." Earl did. And me and Earl run together.
Psycho.
I'd say.
Hey,
He and me
Yeah.
and Earl run together.
that's a case. Well, it's famous, but it will cut
Me
you.
and Earl run together.
That double X.
His daddy, his brother, rode horses. Now, I ain't lying.
Oh, Earl's the one that rode the horse.
No,
That's the brother.
that was his daddy and his brother rode the horses. They lived on that back road there. He would
How
he would take two horses
Stand there.
and make them stand there till he loaded up on one. And he'd get out of that goddamn stirrup, stand on that saddle, put his other foot on that other, and he'd ride.
Ride them like the Romans.
He'd
Really?
ride these motherfuckers down, holding the rein. Now, I've seen it. I've seen him do it. Well, they got in a fight down there.
Again.
The two brothers got in a fight, and he blamed his brother. Told his brother he's on the fire. Well, he was up to beat the goddamn fire out. His brother killed him. I said, "Damn, that don't make sense." He killed him because he thought he was the one that set the fire. Like a burning house up. All right, this one lived. This was Ann's daddy.
How did he wind up blind? Was he born that way or did he?
Well, I'm gonna get to that.
I'm gonna grab a sweet dick real quick. Hey, what's up, Dr. MX? Hey, Neil Evan. How you doing? We're just talking about old times here in Shelby. It gets crazy. Hey, baby. How are you, Vera? Hey, girl.
Make sure that clogged up.
Sweet baby.
With the sugar. Now that,
Hey, baby.
That's when the lid slid over about 3 inches.
well, Swell said,
But they got the lid.
Swell says, I ain't got no damn common except I can look up. Swell said that.
Yeah, but slid, the lid slid over. Yeah.
There's two steps.
About 3 inches, but they closed all the way up. You
Well,
know?
Bobby's trailer is, no,
No, you couldn't close it with the damn,
Bobby's trailer is, Nanny put that septic in. But when they moved,
gotta have 2 access
no,
roads from the
when
top.
they moved the trailer, that septic tank that Nanny put in is cracked. It cannot be used.
Yeah, so they're gonna put another one. This is another one.
I know, when you have us down, you was not.
Put it in. This is in. So it's put in, yes it is.
That's what I say, Nanny does, that septic tank over at Nanny.
We not, how much that?
Lane.
Saying there's another one over. There's another one over.
Well, no, I know that. But Clem asked me, said, Clem, he said, ain't that septic tank over there working? I said, no, it don't work. Well, Bobby got hurt. Clem said, well, if you don't be able to use that septic tank, you know, I know.
I have to share with them.
They won't even do that.
So how else is going off the open? Oh, yeah, the house has got its own
Well, I tell y'all,
It's nothing.
no, you cannot use, you cannot use that Bobby.
Not Nanny, she's using the new one, the other one that they built over there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No,
Hey,
that's
baby.
not both.
You're so sweet.
Not that one.
You're
I
so
don't know
baby.
what you're talking about. Just her.
Uncle Jim them got their own septic tank.
What? Uncle Jim.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Leah, Dorothy, when they moved in there.
I know they got their own septic tank, and they put another one over there because 12 was gonna move in a house over there, and then a new one. Yes, it is a new one over there. It's been there. Dorothy had it.
I know that.
Not the house septic tank.
What?
Not that one. There's 3 septic tanks over there.
They
There's 3.
were
There's a new one that they put in. Yes, it's been in there.
You gotta have your own septic tank.
There is one. Ain't got nothing hooked to it.
Well, y'all say, shut up.
There's one over there that ain't got nothing hooked to it. That's brand new, newer than all of them.
Okay,
They ain't never had one hooked to it.
Never had nothing hooked to it.
well, how come they commissioned and had a bathroom on it?
This septic tank ain't but about 10 years old. It just got built. Just got put in over there. Jamie and what's his name from over in Clear put it in.
What do you say?
Jamie and Jimmy put it in over there.
Y'all gonna hang out more than I do.
Jamie Lee put it in, or whatever his fucking name is.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
Troy Chestnut.
Well, that's still alive.
Been over there. Yeah. 12 never did put a trailer over there.
Right.
bus. Why, how they,
Is there a lease here?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Right there?
No, that's that one, no,
yeah,
that's
you
Okay, that's
bought
the
it,
bag. You know, you did it, you'll do it.
Where's
Oh, I want the knives and clothes and things, and what, I got a lot of things.
you been sick?
Come up there, let the dirt let walk with you. I just use her.
Has you been sick though?
I don't guess.
I'm glad she's awful hot.
It's gonna be hot.
Sit down, sit down late. Don't whoop them. You whoop them when they get in trouble. Sit down late now.
He is in trouble.
All right, you know what to do. Don't you take her home and whoop her. Don't do it.
Just do it on the way down there. All we gotta
No,
do.
you ain't. No, you're not. You do want me to ask for some things, don't you? She probably don't forgot what she done.
You'll remember when I go to take, walking her back down that dirt road.
Well, don't you whoop her, I mean. Just talk to her. I'll talk to her. That's all we can do. Next time she does it, blame your ass for hearing them get her ass. You don't whoop her ass back and do it.
I was gonna come up here before she gets here and wait on us.
Don't forget.
Looks like you got two heads. You got one here, that little baby.
I know which one the smart one is.
It's both of us. Mary said, I know my grandma more. I believe that's what we said, but you played a dumb game. Oh, dumb. Dumb. Oh, yeah. Don't do that. I ain't gonna whoop you. I talked to you.
So she stays on your property most of the time, or does she?
She's up across the road.
Oh no,
She ain't never been across it, no, never.
she's picking up a scent of something.
But you can't get no good.
Loud mouth down there.
Whoa! Get him back, tear him up. Hey, like y'all like, me ain't loud about shit. It was all that hungry, I come out food. I said,
Well, she wasn't on when three of them left. I found the other two first. They was down at the green yard. I guess they know not to come over.
Richard needs to get his ass in here and eat.
He's out there with Doug.
Listen up.
Here,
You don't like it,
make this thing come out. Come here.
you don't have to. She knows she's in trouble. She knows it.
I'm killing my head with it.
She knows she's in trouble. Don't smell her no more. She knows it.
What are you doing? Me either. Don't you have like an assortment in your tool bag?
We doing that, Lightning. Getting you some cantaloupe.
Yeah, you
That's
know
good,
it.
ain't it?
Yeah.
That's
That
good.
looks good, though.
Turned out to be pretty, didn't it? So all this is going to be houses, or do you know?
We don't know.
Yep.
How they house, but they'll be doing that house at first. They might keep it for farm. I don't know.
Yeah, they put a drop garage and a deck and repainted it.
I wish somebody.
It's like Roy Green
For
Road.
farm, my damn, I hate to see all these people moving.
Yeah, people having babies and they don't want to live in Birmingham because of crime. You know what I mean?
Maybe they have like little criminals. I'm living in a goddamn fucked up world right now. Up here.
It's only going to get better, Richard.
It ain't gonna get no better, cause hell, I'm gonna die and leave it all. Let me tell you something.
Well, you know, when you die, everything's going to go to shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ain't nothing going to be kept up. There ain't going to be no grass. Doug took off quick. What was he doing?
Well, he had to go home.
Go get you make you a plate in there. Ann said to go make you a plate.
You eat?
Yeah. Had those 2 pieces of cantaloupe and a hoe cake and some carrots. Man, I'm good. Well, I got a belly full. Got corn, some noodles, and some hoe cake.
How much they want for ball joints in that truck?
Well, it's got 2,500. 25. 2500.
Liquor, everything's on the damn stove, eat it. If you can't eat, don't eat all that bread, you can eat some.
He has a loud mouth up there too.
That's right, that's what women's for. You thought, man, we have to take our back too. We have to keep our back. Got in trouble.
She's a sweet baby.
She come up here and check all that go.
No, she
She-
rolled over and come talk.
Oh, she went across the street?
Across that road, didn't you, girl?
She's been over there before, hadn't she? That's why.
Wake up one morning and find your ass blacker than the moon out there.
But she went letting them try to get her back from down there, and she kept on turning around, wanting to go back. Then she done
She's such a healthy dog. You can tell. She has such a pretty coat
That's not it.
and those pretty eyes. I miss my dogs.
Yellow eye. They all get played.
I know you're looking for inner ears for ticks. Those black ticks.
Right there on the outside. Yeah, don't say that too loud. She'll fucking run off again.
What, black tick?
Chicks.
Oh, you got it.
Period. She fucking don't like no chicks and no pulling the chicks. You don't like no pulling the chicks. Is that a soul or is that a kid? That's a soul.
Don't watch out. Don't watch
Yeah, you go pulling kicks on one of them, all of them haul ass.
They're living a little yelp.
They don't like that shit, boy.
They got down there.
Well, talk about it. He gets them so bad, his ears down.
Nah, my dogs used to get them all inside there. There'd be like 5 or 6 inside of it,
I'm talking about 30 or 40.
all swelled up.
Yeah, I'm talking about 30 or 40 of them, some that in one ear. Can't even get them out.
What is it?
They done made a damn plaster in there holding them in.
What is it though?
Hey, damn, talk about it. He gets them bad, Runt gets them bad too, because they stay out in that field.
Yeah.
You can do it, they stay out in that damn field.
Well, what can you do with the dog?
Well, I give them an appeal last year, it cost fucking,
$30, $40.
yeah, $30 or $40. It worked pretty good. It worked all summer.
Yes.
Gotta get it.
Oh, yeah, ammonia in their ear, but
I put Vaseline and shit in their ear before they
Oh,
go.
I used to do that because Burley.
ammonia by their
And you know what I used to use? Neosporin. I mean, not Neosporin, Vic Sav.
Yeah.
And it killed them.
Vaseline
just
kills them.
staying in
Suffocates them, but it keeps them from
trouble.
getting in there as bad too.
We just
You
stay
put it in there before they go out. They won't get them in there as bad. But
How much is that, you know,
yeah,
stuff?
that pill worked good though. It kept them off the weed into it. Yeah,
Where'd
all
you get
this.
it at?
Up there from that, that's a damn
There.
Yeah.
Where them killed? Well, long
It
there.
was fucking $180 just about even for all of them.
It adds up, don't it?
Hey, you gotta take care of them.
The more you get, the more you gotta pay for them. Man, they take care of themselves.
Country Creek a little bit. They take care of that town goat down there.
That goat, and hey, you been in hog heaven. Luke said, I didn't see the goat. I said, he's down there in the
What down
barrel.
there?
10, I got him built down there.